Good morning. Welcome. We're just headed out of Sault Ste. Marie, as you can see. Yeah, I got up this morning and I started going. And since last night when I got in, I got caught up with some other things, ran into a driver, chatted for a bit. I got back in the truck and crawled in the back and opened up my laptop and trying to make sure I got some uploads going for YouTube, and completely forgot I didn't record an outro. I like that. Okay. In reality, I don't need an outro. It's not required. But I like to say goodbye to everybody. I like to say thank you. So I apologize. So I figured what better way than let's skip the intros and get right to work. So as I said, we're just leaving Sault Ste. Marie here, and this space right here, right now we don't have to worry because it's, well, I shouldn't say we don't have to worry, but we don't have to worry as much because it's summertime. But lots of school buses. Many years ago, I came around a blind corner and there was a school bus on the shoulder, and I had to slam on my brakes to come to a stop. Oh God. It was the dumbest place for a school bus to stop, first of all, because you come around that corner, you have no idea he's there. And he had his flashing lights on and everything, but blind corner. And I was already using caution because, it was, 8 o'clock in the morning here? Maybe 7. And it was during the school year. But usually where the school buses stop to pick up kids, they can be seen from either direction. Or I've seen some school buses actually turn off the road. I don't know if it's a public roadway that they turn onto, but to me it looked like it was a driveway. It was gravel, but out here in Northern Ontario, that doesn't mean anything. Gravel road could be a public road. Like this one right here. Oh, that looked like it was going down into a quarry. Anyhow, I didn't get fuel this morning. I decided, I got over half a tank. I'm good. Over half a tank, I could get all the way to, I could probably make it to Fort Frances, but there's nowhere for us to fuel up there. No, we're going to go fuel up in Shania. And, what is it? We got a little over 10 hours to Atatoken. Now I'm going to try to push and try to get there a little bit faster. How do I do that? It's magic. No, it's not. It's just this system tries to calculate everything with the curves and everything and the towns, and so its timing is off. It tries to give you the most conservative time. But we're going to try to get there a little faster. In fact, we play our cards right, we might even make it to Fort Francis tonight. Now, that does mean that I can't stop for any breaks, pretty much. But I am going to be stopping at Johnny Cave's. And this time, I'm going to bring you guys in with me. Welcome to the construction of Northern Ontario. Now, I know we all complain about the construction and it's slowing us down. I know I was complaining on it before. But we really should be thankful. They are fixing the road. This was a fairly rough stretch. And I was just thinking, when I went to take a sip of coffee, I actually remember I spilt a good chunk of coffee just up the road here. We're about 40 kilometers from Wawa. And I was closer to Wawa at the time. Hit a rough patch and spilt my coffee all over my leg. And it was still hot. So we should be thankful they are fixing it. It's not divided. I understand there's a lot of people that want this divided. I do too. But I also understand that land over there, I don't know if you can see off how far off to the right you can get. Okay, look, there's even a little lake right there. So the road couldn't go that way because the ground will be too soft. It would take years to drain that out, dry up the ground, and have it ready for a road. So they'd have to blast out this rock to the left. And that's Canadian Shield. Okay? That's very, very hard rock. Yes, they can blast it out. But it takes the engineers a long time to map out how to blast it out the best way. It also would take surveyors quite a long time to go along here and determine not only where they could put the second road in, but whether it's better to put just one second road in next to this, or move the entire roadway, both directions, over altogether, right? Finding a whole other route. Because when this was all mapped out, our technological capabilities were much different. In the end, we're talking tens of billions of dollars. And that's not even going to get us to Thunder Bay. Tens of billions of dollars might get us to White River. It's very expensive. And it's a lot of work. Alright, we're just getting the hell out of here. Shania, aka Pass Lake, Ontario. It's a cluster. And again, it keeps doing it. I'm sitting here off duty and it's taking my hours away. It shouldn't be doing that. It just took, 5 minutes away? So I don't know if we're even going to make it to the Big Bear gas station now, which is an hour from Fort Francis, because this thing's stealing my fucking time. That's ridiculous. I understand the time that it took me to fuel up. That was going to come off, obviously. But the time it took me to run inside to go to the bathroom and come back out and jump in the truck, it took that. That was off-duty time. Apparently there's been something going on with the Isaac, but nobody's really complained about this. So my dispatcher said he was going to let the company know. But this is ridiculous. How am I supposed to do my job if I can no longer take any kind of a bathroom break or anything? Didn't quite have the hours to get down to Fort Francis. Well, because we kept losing time. anytime I was off duty. I still have just over 2 hours to my shift, my 14-hour shift, but only 49 minutes to my actual driving. So we are, uh, what is it? 81 kilometers from the Walmart in Fort Francis, which would take about an hour. That's factoring in the last time I came this way. There's a bridge that they're doing construction on, and they've been doing this construction for quite a while. It's down to one lane, so there's a traffic light. And before you get to Fort Francis, there's railroad tracks. And I've been stuck there for 20, 25 minutes while a train went by. So, factoring all that in, I didn't want to take the chance. I was planning to get the gas station, the Big Bear, um, but that's 41 minutes from here, and I only got 49 on my logbook. So anything happens, I slow down for anything, um, I probably would end up in violation. All right, and there's a lot of twists and turns. I'm sure you saw in the video. Um, Drops you down to like 70, 80 kilometers an hour. So especially as you get closer to Fort Francis. So I'm playing it safe. I have stopped here at a pulp check. Pulp check. Um, I'm hoping I'm out of the way because this is an area that's used by logging trucks to recenter their loads. I moved over to one side. If they need me to move forwards or backwards, I guess they'll knock on the door. But yeah, it's it's going to be one of those days. Anyways, thank you for coming along on this wild adventure through Northern Ontario. I appreciate you guys. Hit a like, drop a comment. I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow. We'll see what tomorrow brings.